This is Nerd Wars.
It's time for Who's the Best? And this time I have something special, guys. This is the game where I have a bunch of toys and I pull out two random figures that you guys are going to argue. But because I've started the show, my parents did something really special.
Aww.
They sent the original Who's the Best figures. These are all my old little figurines in here. There's some weird ones you guys probably won't know, but you know what? That's how they had to play too. They had to be like, I don't know who this weird duck is. I'm just going to still argue about it anyway. So I think you guys have earned and you're ready. So you're going to help me pull two. In fact, let's have Kayla help pull two. Hey, Kayla, come on. Kayla, the amazing bartender here at the Bellagio, who gives us all the awesome drinks. Thank you, Kayla. How are you doing?
Doing good. How are you guys?
Good. Do you want to help me do this?
Sure.
Who would give the best 60 minutes interview? Okay, first up, close your eyes and pull one out. Yes, go in there.
Just tossing them around.
He's tossing them.
No, I don't.
Oh, all right. We have, is it Pogo?
Pogo.
Pogo from 101 Dalmatians. Or Pongo. Thank you.
yeah.
These are old, I warned you.
I have that very toy.
I had that toy too.
Oh, there's two.
Drop, that's not a toy. That one you pulled. You go, that's a good one.
That's not a toy.
Tweety Bird! Woo, thank you, Kayla. All right, so we have Pongo and we have Tweety Bird.
Okay.
Who would give the best 60 minutes interview? All right, we have to flip the coin to see who picks first. Peter, as a newbie, I'll let you pick heads or tails. Heads or tails?
Tails.
It is tails. You get to pick first. Would you like Pongo or Tweety Bird?
We're taking Tweety Bird.
All right, you guys have Pongo, one of the 101 Dalmatians. All right, let's do this. Peter, go ahead. Who would give the best 60 minutes interview?
Let's start things off first with Tweety Bird could actually talk where Pongo is just a dog. Do you want to watch a whole interview with the dog just barking the entire time?
Yeah. That's on the contrary. He does talk in the movie, and
Not to
the Looney
people.
Tunes.
Not to people.
Neither does he. He talks to a cat. His owner doesn't even.
He talked to Granny.
Granny
He's
doesn't
talked to Bugs,
understand
he's
him.
talked to-
No, Granny doesn't understand her because Granny is old.
We're both talking about
This is the
animals that
Disney
can't
universe. We're using up technology. He can talk just fine. Make your point.
Let's assume they both talk. Otherwise, it's going to be a really boring interview. Okay, talk about what they do.
Talk. Go ahead. You started first. I'll
Let's
let
see.
you go.
Tweety Bird has seen some shit. He has a cat trying to eat him all the time. He has an old lady who probably has the best stories about from the good old days. She was probably a flower child. Probably went to Woodstock. I want to know about Woodstock from the point of view of a bird, from the old lady.
So, okay, the Tweety Bird is a baby bird, first of all, so he's not really been on that long. We got a full-grown dog.
Baby
He's
bird's
had a
70
life.
years old.
On top of which, if we're talking about not just the, two movies that they had, they also had a TV series that going on. He has stories. He has 101 stories plus. Like everything that's happened, not just to him and his other dog, lady friend.
Yeah.
Whatever their name is.
There's 101 repeating stories.
thank
They're
you.
all the same story.
No, they all have adventures, and those ventures get shared through him, and he's going to be talking about that like it's his therapy session. This is what happened this week with one of my children, and about 101 of them just went this way.
10 seconds, final thoughts, quickly.
I mean, if I wanted to watch an interview with a dog, I mean, there's so many better dogs we could go with. But Tweety Bird is original. Tweety Bird is possibly
One
one
of
of the most.
the only Academy Award-winning Looney Tunes characters.
I was about to s-
Sorry.
Thank you,
Sorry,
Linda.
I really
Award-winning, okay. 10 seconds.
Tweety Pie's a bird. All of his stories, as varied as they are a cat tried to eat me.
That's the same thing with the dogs.
Yeah.
Pongo had
old
an
lady.
interesting
All right, well,
escape.
what did Pongo...
He was chased by a murderous woman.
Murderous cat.
Oh, no.
Same thing.
I mean, Pongo's story would be like.
Hold on. 3
a millionaire.
seconds.
He's owned by a successful music writer. There's so many interesting connections he has that aren't just the cat tried to get me this morning again.
Time. Okay. Wow, good pull on the musician. He is. Corella DeVille. He writes that song. All right. I got to go with, I think Peter really won that one for me, of just the crazy grandma, the cat who's trying to eat him. I mean, and Lynn then has had the assist of, they've told the same story 10 times that they got kidnapped by the lady. I mean, so I think I like their arguments more. You guys are back on the board. It's tied 2-2. All right, bravo. Let's pull 2 more figures out. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Who's up, Gil?
Yep.
All right, close your eyes and pull in there. So you know it's really random. Oh, Dino from the Flintstones.
You can do it. Get good. Wait, what's
good.
the question?
Bert from Bert and Ernie. Yes. Dino and Bert, and the question is,
Did you see their wedding? It's so cute.
who would create the best themed restaurant?
Berts! Oh! Berts! You're done.
Themed restaurant, we have Dino from the Flintstones or Bert from Sesame Street. All right, Gil, go ahead.
Can we just get a look at him real quick?
Just look at him.
Look at that man.
Look at the
He's
majesty.
never cooked in his life. He's probably eaten more lean cuisines than the entirety of
He's the
one that cooks of
the
him and
relationship.
Ernie.
him and Ernie. How do you know Ernie has any good taste buds? What does he eat? Lean cuisines. Money men.
Food.
What is Dino going to cook? Hurry up, you're going to run out of time. Tell me what his restaurant's
He's going to steal a gigantic brontosaurus egg, going to crack it over. There's plenty of other freaking animals around there that help them. They don't do anything. It's like a Rube Goldberg machine. They just put the egg down, another bird comes by, cracks it, puts it in a pan, boom, done.
Dude doesn't
Eggs
even
a
speak.
la Dino, or whatever his name is.
He chases his own whatever around. He can't even crack an egg because he has no
I wonder what
opposable
he's chasing
thumbs.
around.
All right, hold on.
He's
I
just-
want to clarify this. You will have chefs and employees working at your restaurant. It's a themed restaurant.
It's a modern day.
So it's a
theater
modern day
restaurant,
themed
right?
restaurant based off the Adventures of Dino, the Adventures of Bert.
Oh, God.
All right, so
What has
again,
he done?
All right, well, I mean,
He hides in his apartment
I guess
all
I
day.
could go this route, but like, stereotypes. He's gay, so
Yeah.
like he's
But he's not one
obviously
of the-
we're
not
gonna
one of the
look
ones
at
that
the
cook.
what?
He's not like the
One of the ones.
he's not the queer eye for the straight guy kind of ones. He's just like the one that stays at home and watches.
know?
Look at him.
He's wearing a swimsuit.
He's wearing cargo pants.
He's wearing a swimsuit,
accessorizes.
Cargo
and he
shorts.
does
Queer eye would never
accessorize.
wear cargo shorts.
That's more
all right,
fashion you would
what's
never know.
on your menu? Tell me what's on the menu quickly. Okay, go ahead, Adon.
Listen, we're gonna have a fantastic menu. It's gonna be a menu for vegans. It's gonna be a menu for like
Vegans?
people who
What's
want
the
to
vegan entree?
Please.
Vegan entree
Yeah, no,
is
I
gonna be
need
the
to
most
know.
He's an
tropical menu you're
Allosaurus,
gonna
which
have.
means it would be nothing but
Hey,
honey.
it's the
Give me one of
restaurant.
the vegan entrees.
It's gonna be.
You said it. I want to hear
it's
it.
gonna
As
be
a vegetarian, I need to know
It's
that.
gonna be a plátano, fried plátano, vegan
No,
burger,
no, those things
brontosaurus
don't
size,
exist. Those
with,
things don't
mixed
exist.
with some beets, and sprinkled with like a nice parsley on top, and an aioli, like a.
Aioli sauce?
No, but that is not a vegan thing.
No,
item.
it's not.
But like a vegan mayo. Anyways,
Vegan mayo.
on top
vegan
of
brontosaurus
It's made out of
burger, okay.
eggs.
vegan brontosaurus burger. But the fact of the matter is the theme of the restaurant. It's gonna be Flintstone theme. It's gonna be that caveman-esque theme that you're gonna want to be there. You're gonna want to have a hefty meal, and your meal is gonna be cooked by actual creatures that are there.
So you know the
animals,
meat that we
and they're
can't
gonna be cooking
actually
there.
process.
The animals are cooking the food?
Oh,
Interesting.
absolutely.
Okay.
And then on top of that, if we're thinking about like what's gonna be so fantastic about Bert's place, really,
Bird?
all that's Bert, right?
Oh, I thought you said bird. I was like, bird?
He might
What?
as well be a bird because like all his imagination is coming from Ernie.
He's gonna
And
cook
Ernie
Big
doesn't
Bird,
do
that's
really,
for damn
Ernie
sure.
does all the imaginary things, and this is not a question about will Ernie have a restaurant. It's
All
will
right,
Bert
well, let's
have.
hear the creativity. What are the items on Bert's menu?
Hey, wait! You called me out and
Big Bird?
Googling stuff.
I just want to call this out real quick. So there's a place that's called Flintstones Bedrock City. It actually exists in the Grand Canyon, and it's not good.
because it's not ran. Because it's not ran by
Dino's.
Dino.
Okay.
Rated poorly.
All right,
Okay,
what's
so-
on Bert's menu?
Okay, on Bert's menu, we're gonna have Big Bird.
So you're gonna
What?
eat.
We're-
you
yes,
eat Big Bird?
We're gonna eat Big Bird. Are you kidding me? A giant chicken?
That'll last you maybe what, a week? Because Big Bird
It's
is
a
finite.
restaurant. We could serve it in small. It could be one of those fancy French restaurants where you serve
it's a
everything
small
in,
Big Bird?
in small. No, you serve Big Bird in small portions.
So you're
Okay.
promoting cannibalism because
He's not a bird.
He's
How
a
is that
Muppet.
cannibalism?
They're
are
all
not
Muppets.
They're not. No, God, they're all different races.
He would do incredibly
They're all
fancy dishes. You know for a
Muppets.
fact that the restaurant would be absolutely clean as hell because he keeps a tidy apartment. He would be able to bounce all of his ideas off of Ernie.
10 seconds.
and-
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
One thing about your restaurant, it's in the freaking era where they had a actual working appendix, we're gonna get food poisoning eating Dino's food. Hands down.
We're talking
we
about
can't even
theme
process that
restaurants
shit.
now, and
Can't.
like you take Dino in a time machine, put him here.
Time. All right. Look, you had me nervous, Adon, when you started talking about veggie stuff at Dino's restaurant. That was a dangerous place you went. But then you told me we're eating Big Bird. That's scary and depressing as hell. And then not only are we eating Big Bird, you told me it's small portions of Big Bird.
Do you not know who
I don't
Bert
even eat
is?
meat anymore, but I would be pissed if you gave me Big Bird and it's a small bird. I'd be like, where the hell's the Big Bird?
We
So
gave you the toe.
you lost me on the menu. I got to give it to Adon. You guys got the next point, 3-2. But yeah, and where were the paper clips? Come on, somebody's got to give me some Bert paper clips. No one knows Bert and his paperclip collection.
No, we're 26 years old.
All right, I'm like we were all children, Gil.
I wasn't.
All right, Peter, ready? You're gonna pull one out. Close your eyes. All right, everybody, quiet. Pull a figure out. Let's see what you got. Ooh, he's got the Grinch. Kyle, who are you gonna pull?
What's the question?
He didn't tell us.
Baby Kermit. We have Muppet Baby Kermit, and we have the Grinch. And the next question is, who's the best booty call?
Yes.
So easy.
Hands down.
All right, we're gonna. Well, look, he's not really a baby. He's a cartoon character.
Oh, damn it. That was my entire platform, you fucker.
But he
He's a baby.
looks like
Miss
a child.
Piggy tried to rock.
All right. Well, I guess he is Baby Kermit. I can't. Yeah, the guy's got to work with that. Best booty call. That's how the cards align. Let's argue it. Whenever you're ready, go ahead.
You go first.
So hard, isn't it?
I've seen this once in my life.
Oh my god, dude.
There are parts of the world where this would be weird. I guess.
Yeah, this one included.
There are other parts of the world where people would pay top dollars not to have sex with Baby Kermit, to have the boyfriend experience with Baby Kermit,
okay,
to
good
snuggle
save.
up with Baby Kermit,
It's
to have a
booty call.
conversation
I
with
had
Baby
a baby
Kermit.
Kermit doll when I was a kid, and let me tell you, I never practiced any dating techniques on him, and that would be just odd.
All right, so you're going for the boyfriend experience, the cuddling up, snuggle moment. Interesting pull. All right, good save.
Okay.
What are we
On the
doing?
other
Well,
hand,
here, go ahead.
The Grinch, I got it, is scratchy. He smells like garlic. He's a rolling dumpster fire of disgustingness. Do you really want to get anywhere near that?
He's a man who understands that he can change and does, which is the most hard to find trait in any man. If you find a man and you like some things about him and you dislike some things about him, I mean, me personally, I generally don't try to call it out that often, but if you happen to have, exactly, Sam? No, shut up. He doesn't get a say.
Let's
Fuck
talk
everybody.
About what's
But-
bad about him. Like he has horrible dental care.
Hold on. Finish your
Dentists
thought.
exist. Look, okay, so he lives on this mountain, and he's separate from all the Who's, and he hates them for a while, and then he realizes through the power of love, through a child, that he's capable of being more than that. And he grows as a person, and his heart grew 10 times that day, and everything wound up being a lot better for him in the long run, which means that in a relationship, he would understand that maybe he's being a curmudgeon at sometimes, but as long as he has the love and coaching of somebody else, he would be able to grow and improve and become a better boyfriend.
All right.
And
final-
also
Lynn.
a better fuck.
That's wonderful. I don't care. You can be the best person in the world. I'm not looking for a husband. I want to pay some money, snuggle up against someone that smells nice and is soft.
Look, I'm
It
female.
smells like
I
baby
know.
powder. I want someone to rub their hands through my hair. I'm going to pay my money, and an hour later, I don't want to
mean,
look at you
10
again.
seconds.
This is a booty call.
If you are,
seconds.
yeah, it's a booty call where sex is involved. Who cares if he smells bad as long as the dick is good? The dick is good. You're not going to have sex with the green Muppet that looks like a child. No one's going to have sex with that.
It's a
Like,
baby.
anybody wants to have sex with that?
look.
Listen,
Okay.
we're talking about one of the
Look,
most disgusting things I've
He
ever
has
seen in
low
existence.
self-esteem, which means he will be willing to do
No.
anything in the bedroom.
No,
Anything.
and
he
if he
has.
loves
self-esteem.
There's nothing about
If
the
he has
self-esteem
the
on that.
lowest- if
I
he
am
had
telling you.
alcoholics, so you already know that he can do some freaky
he
ass
is abusive.
Yeah.
He is not going to have
No,
low self-esteem.
irrelevant in a booty
He
call.
feels himself better than the
If
Who's.
he's
Hey,
empathetic
hey.
and he can grow as a person, that means that he can understand the needs of the woman that he's
he-
with
he's-
and adapt.
Let's just put it this way: if there's roaches crawling through his teeth, imagine what's
You
going
don't
on elsewhere.
He smells
And
like
he
garlic.
hasn't been with anybody else.
He has garlic in his soul. He's horrible, and he's as cuddly as a cactus.
I don't care about his soul. It's a booty call.
You don't think a man can grow and change? Because he did.
He's going to do that in the 30 minutes he's going to take me to have sex with him?
And
No,
we're talking
it's
about
implied
growing.
he already did.
Hold on,
Kermit's
hold on.
growing.
Time. All right, where this gets troubling for me is you're talking about cuddling, but then you talk about sex. You're complaining. So we got to define what a booty call can be. And where I'm struggling is, can a booty call just be a cuddle buddy?
No, that's not a booty call.
I know where you guys stand. I'd like to ask the audience. Raise your hand, crew, if you think a booty call can consist of just showing up to cuddle with somebody. Please raise your hand if you think that's acceptable. I agree. The whole room's hands are up, and because of that reason, I gotta give.
There's a bunch
I'm
of people who've
shocked
never
you were
had
able to
booty
pull it. But man, baby Kermit would be a real good
asking a
booty
bunch of
snuggle.
Okay.
Are you serious?
Weirdly
This has
enough.
the most gross implications. This
There's
is
no
worse.
age of consent
no,
for Muppets.
No, this
No
is
age of
worse.
He's a stuffed animal.
This is-
He's a
He's gonna get
Muppet.
This
He's
is
made
worse
of
than when I
cotton.
implied that Freddy Krueger
It's not
could
cotton
win
anymore.
via date rape. Okay, this is worse than that. This is pedophilia, which
Well,
is a
It's not
completely
it's a
different.
Muppet.
No, it's
It's
not.
like fucking a rug. Trust me.
It's
I've
a
done it
Muppet.
before.
It's not a little boy. It is a Muppet, thank God.
So we've established that Andy wants to see dragons sucking dick, and he doesn't mind fucking a baby
It
Kermit.
is a
All
Muppet,
right,
not
we
a
got
small
it.
I can find
child.
it.
It's a
So.
small
fucking
child
dick.
because you said baby Kermit. Baby is in his name.
And he is a
Cameraman's
frog.
tagging in.
And
Real
then we
quick.
had
Yeah, all right,
cuddling.
Jose needs
real
to chime
quick.
in. Our tech genius.
Deuce Bigelow, male
Gigolo.
He never had sex with anybody. That's why he didn't go to prison.
Oh,
And
he
he was a
didn't.
booty call.
He was a
He's
booty
not
call.
a-
He didn't go. It's true.
He's a
He
booty.
was a male prostitute.
He was.
Of course, that's also Rob
It's-
Schneider. Nobody cares. Nobody
All right,
wants to have sex
look.
with him anyway.
Look. It's important we do make it clear. Baby Kermit is not a boy. He is a Muppet
No.
puppet little frog
Kermit.
made out of felt. So in that case,
Baby.
and Grinch is not a human either. I don't know what the hell he is. He's a
Okay,
Grinch.
but
My point is, these are not real characters, and I would much rather. They sold it in a very, gotta give it a creative way. You guys got the point, and that means you get the win. Adon, you are still undefeated. Lynn is so upset she went to the bar. I mean, I'm
This is so
impressed.
crushing.
Bravo! I gotta give it to them. They were up against the wall and they delivered. What did you think? Tell us in the comments below. Was I right? Was I wrong? Stay tuned and you can watch Behind the War. No, wait. War. You can watch, what do we call it? War Stories, where we discuss this a little bit more in depth. Behind War Stories. Tune in to our Patreon. You can listen to War Stories where we discuss. I'm sure this will come up for another few minutes, so check it out if you want to support our Patreon. Please do. And thank you so much for watching. Please leave your war topics down in the comments below or tweet at us. I'll put everyone's Twitter in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. We'll be back next week for some more exciting Nerd Wars. Bye, everybody!